if you're a Halloween collector like I am, if you're a movie collector or a physical media collector at all, um, I know we both collect physical media. If you're a Halloween fan, especially, I know you've seen the news about Shout Factory's new collector's editions of Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, 4, and 5. And I was unsure, to be completely honest, whether or not I wanted to purchase them. But you asked me this at the beginning of the show. I ended up spending way more money than I needed to, and I bought 1, 2, 4, and 5. Now, here's my reasoning. Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 have never gotten a big collector's release. Uh, Now, Halloween 1 and Halloween 2 have, and I actually own the Halloween 2 and Halloween 3 steelbooks from Shout Factory. Um, and I'm really happy with the special features. I'm happy with those releases. To be completely honest, I was just going to get 1, 4, and 5, but Shout Factory's got the awesome deal where you get an exclusive poster if you pre order from them. So I'm going to get 4 posters with dope new art with these releases. So that's what really made me pull the trigger on Halloween 2. But what I wanted to do was take a look at these releases, take a look at the cover art, the special features, and hopefully, if you haven't seen these, uh, you'll be able to grab
Bro, I'm
these
not gonna
before
lie.
they're what?
Do you know how like each mask is like kind of like referenced by somebody? You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah,
first one was obviously like what's his name? If you look at fucking Halloween 5, I shit you not, Nick Cage was modeled after that fucking mask.
it's one of the yeah. A lot of people say that it's one of the worst masks in the series. It's up there
By
with like
far.
yeah. See, so these are the two steelbooks I was talking about. I own both of these. I own the H2 steelbook and the H3 steelbook. Love both of those releases. Um, I'm happy with my H3 one. I didn't buy which the H3 art is dope, but I just didn't feel the need. I was like, yeah, I looked at the special features and I was like, it's kind of the same. I would really just be paying for the artwork and the posters, so I'm not going to. But let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at the first Halloween. 36.99. I was like, it's a little bit steep. Usually their releases aren't quite that expensive, so I was like, they're jacking up the price because it's Halloween and they know people are gonna pay. Um,
I won't even buy a Call of Duty game, guys. Let me get this straight right. I won't even buy a Call of Duty game for 69 bucks. Like, what makes you think I'm gonna
yeah,
spend 36 bucks? Matter of fact, it's probably gonna be in total $45 with
yeah.
like tax and shipping. Like, I'm not gonna spend 45 bucks on a Halloween movie. I'm
I don't
not
know.
gonna lie. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm a little
It
ashamed of
could be a
myself, but
collector's
it's okay.
edition. Well, I mean, I get it with you because you were one of those hardcore fans, and I think that's cool. But obviously, you guys know, like, I'm a big Godzilla fan. But I mean, I'm not over here buying like the whole like collector's editions
Yeah.
of these movies. If I find like a decent movie, I'll buy one. There's one I have that I bought from the fucking VHS rental store. It's a
Really?
I think I showed you once. It's in mint condition VHS of Godzilla versus Space Godzilla
Mm,
1994. And yeah, I mean, who knows? That might be worthwhile later on in the
yeah.
future. But as far as I'm concerned, that's about the only like I think to my heart valuable thing I have as a
Right.
collection.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at each one of these releases. So these will come out. These will actually release September 28th in the U.S. and in Canada. I know our over friends over the pond in Great Britain are not very happy about this, but here's the cover art for the first one. I dig it. I've seen a lot of people that are like, "Oh, it looks like crap." I don't mind it at all. Michael looks good. I like the fall stuff going on with the leaves. You got the Smith's Grove, the car that he steals. I like that in the reflection of the knife you can see that's the house that Lori was babysitting in. That when he like walks across the street, there's his house obviously with the pumpkin. I like the art. I dig it. I like all the little Easter eggs in it. Excuse me. I think it's pretty cool. I did get this version of Halloween 1. Um, Obviously, we got the synopsis. I almost said synopsis. This has got 3 discs. So, first disc, you got a new 4K scan, which is pretty dope. Dean Cundy approved it. Uh, it's got a new Dolby Atmos track, so the sound is going to be a little bit crisper, which is pretty dope too. I'm curious to see how the look. I'm always curious, especially with Halloween 1, to see how the look changes between releases. Um, so I'm curious to see how this one's going to be. It's got commentary with John Carpenter, Jamie Lee Curtis, and then of course Dean Cundy, Tommy Lee Wallace, Nick Castle. The second disc, it's got the 4K scan. Um, I don't know why. Oh, disc 2 is the Blu-ray. I see. Disc 1 is 4K. Disc 2 is Blu-ray. Um, so it's got a couple different special features on it. It's got the night she came home. To be completely honest, I don't know what that is. It's got the TV version. It's got TV spots, the trailer, radio spots, and then disc 3. It's got the original color timing presentation, which is pretty dope. Um, Interview with Mustafa Akkad. It's got these two, which are pretty cool. These are um, these are a couple really cool Halloween documentaries that came out a while back, and I actually don't own those individually, but I'm glad that they're going to be included with this release because I've always wanted to see them and I never have. Um, it's got the extended cut with the TV inserts, which is pretty dope. Trailer, TV spots, radio spots. It's a good release. I'm happy with that release. Um, so that's Halloween 1. You go on to Halloween 2.
Boy, the Halloween 2 mask looks like the same, like the Halloween 1, except they just squished it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, it's actually the same exact mask. Like the prop that they
The
used,
fuck happened to
it
it?
is the same mask. It's the guy wearing it. It was a different person playing him in the second one.
Oh, I thought they
Plus,
just left it. I thought they just left it in a hot car and it kind of melted.
no, there's a little bit of speculation. Deborah Hill, who also created the movie with John Carpenter. I believe they were dating at the time. I don't know if they were when the second one happened because neither one of them really wanted to do a Halloween 2. Like Halloween was supposed to be like just a one and done. That was it. Like there wasn't supposed to be any sequels. And when they decided to do the sequel, uh, I guess there's rumor that she was a big smoker and she kept the mask like under her bed. But that doesn't make sense to me because like it does look a little bit more yellowed and stuff, but smoke rises. That's why like if you walk in somebody's house who was like a big chain smoker, that's why like their
Mm.
ceiling is yellowed. It's not like all of their stuff it might smell like smoke, but I don't know. But also um it was a different actor. Um God, I'm drawing a blank. What's his name?
I don't know who the guy
Halloween
is.
fans, you have every right to be Dick Warlock. I don't know why I couldn't. I don't know. Dick Warlock was playing him in the second one, so different person. It's stretched a little bit different. This cover art's okay. He's got the scalpel. I like that they all have the fall thing going on. Like that's like a common, like their common trait is they got the leaves in the background. It's got the hospital. Um, there's really
Almost as if
not too many,
in
huh?
October.
I
I was
know,
gonna
right?
say,
A
yeah.
movie called Halloween in October. What?
And there's leaves. There's leaves flying around. Oh my god. Yeah, it's almost as if this film isn't being filmed in like July.
Yeah.
Can you
Hey,
imagine a Halloween film
I
like in
gotta.
July?
I know,
Like
right?
I would feel bad for Michael Myers. My boy would be sweating like a dog
Do you
in
want to
that
hate Rob
mask.
Zombie's movies even more?
What happened?
They came out in August. I don't know if you knew that or not, but they did. They came out in
Rob
August.
Rob literally said, "Hey, you know what, Halloween fans? Fuck you. I'm doing my own shit." That's pretty much.
He just
Guys,
whipped out his dick and was like,
I want to know what your guys' thoughts were about like the whole experience of Rob Zombie's like Halloween shenanigans. Like I'm curious because I feel like Rob Zombie literally just said, you know what? Any type of tradition that Halloween went by, taking a piss on it.
yeah.
That's what I feel like happened. I'm curious what you guys thought about that because as as dedicated as you guys, I'm saying is like as best way I can. As dedicated as you guys are with this franchise, how did you handle like Rob Zombie's take on it? Were you furious? Were you like intrigued at first? Or were you just like utterly disappointed because you thought Rob Zombie was gonna make like a legitimately like scary Halloween movie? Like I'm curious what your guys' thoughts were. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. And if you guys loved it and you disagree with me, by all means, like tell me. But I'm gonna go on a limb and say most of y'all don't like them
Yeah.
because I
I don't
follow
know.
some of your guys' groups and like they're like I've seen a couple of posts where like you guys were just like ranking Halloween movies and like the Rob Zombies, obviously like the Rob Zombie H2O, that's like bottom 7, bottom 8. But the first one you guys actually liked. I think I noticed that a little bit in
The
the
first
ranking.
one's not bad. It's really not. Like I wouldn't
Mhm.
honestly. The first one might be in like my top 5 or 6. Like I don't mind the first one. Um, H two is
It's
kind of like,
H2. Yeah,
yeah.
H2 is kind of like where it went kind of haywire cuz I think I know why. It was fucking Dr. Loomis. I'll say it till the day I
It was a
die.
lot of things. It was a
It
lot
was
of things.
Dr. Loomis.
I know.
100%.
I don't
It
know.
was because I don't know. Dr. Loomis was just so out of that movie.
He was, man. It was just. It was. I don't know. Anyways, what do you think of this whole silver 4K HD plus Blu-ray thing at the top? I kind of wish it would just stop where it says collector's edition. What just happened? Go away. I don't want. There we go. I kind of wish it just stopped where it said collector's edition. I don't really need it to be like 4K. Like I don't really care about that. But I like the art. I did order this one. I've got a soft spot for H2. It's probably like my. It might be my favorite sequel of the original sequels. Um, Again, 3 discs, 4K disc with a 4K scan. I don't think we've ever gotten a 4K version of Halloween 2. New Dolby Atmos track, different commentaries. Uh, Dick Warlock, who did the stunts and he played Michael in the film. Disc 2, you got the Blu-ray, 4K scan, new Dolby Atmos track again. That's really the biggest. Uh, that's the biggest like new thing. I compared these special features with my other H2 Steelbook. They're pretty much the same, except for that 4K scan and the Dolby Atmos track thing. Um, all of this stuff is kind of the same. And of course, this one's got disc 3, it's got DVD, it's got the television cut, and it's got the script on it, which is kind of cool. I would love to have like a downloaded version that I could print out of the H2 script. That's pretty cool. But I've always loved H2, man. It's probably, other than Halloween 18 and Halloween Kills in the current timeline, it's probably my favorite sequel. Um, why not take a look at Halloween 3 while we're here?
I don't even know what this. Like, I don't see Michael Myers. Is this not about Michael Myers?
Yeah, this was the one that was not. Michael had nothing to do with it.
And Michael was not in the movie whatsoever.
Not in the movie.
It
Had
was just
nothing to do with it. They wanted to go
a
the
bunch of like kids killing
they
people. Is that what I'm getting?
no, they tried to go the anthology route, and they tried to because originally Halloween, John Carpenter's original idea was to go the anthology route, and like every single year, or whenever they released a Halloween movie, it would be a different story, just centered around Halloween, around that time of the year. But Michael Myers was such a, people loved it. People loved him and they wanted to see more of him. So obviously you had Halloween, you had Halloween 2, and then Halloween 3 came out and it was kind of a flop because people were like, "What the where's Michael?" Like this isn't like it has nothing to do with the franchise at all. This movie
I
could be
think
its
if they
own
were,
standalone thing. It is virtually it is its own movie.
I think that if they like decided like if John Carpenter just like buckled down and like stood his ground and said no, fuck a sequel, we're just gonna do the anthology route. I feel like Halloween would have been like a completely different
It would have.
franchise. You know what I mean? I feel like
Yeah,
it would
it
have
would have.
been like it would have been an anthology. But I kind of get why they didn't do the anthology kind of thing because it kind of copies away from like Tales of the Crypt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it would have
Have you seen
been a
that TV show?
it would have been like a darker movie version of Tales from the
Yeah,
Crypt.
and
So
and that's like it's like been there, done that kind of thing.
right,
Like, why would you want to do that?
yeah,
It wouldn't make any sense. So I mean, that's I get it, and I guess this is their attempt is like, well, let's see if an anthology works, and then they're like,
right.
oh, that was a flop.
I don't know, but I'm actually curious. Now that we're moving into fall, I mean, I know it's still the beginning of July, but as we move into
In the fall,
fall,
boy, I got swamp ass all day. We are nowhere near fall.
as we move in closer to fall, as we get close to being time, we'll start watching these, and I'll catch you up on the original sequels as well. I'm really curious what you're going to think of this one because, again, two different perspectives here. I love Halloween 3. It's kind of become a cult classic, and that it's just it. I like it. It's wild, but I really dig it, and I'm curious if you're going to like it too.
Are
Um,
leprechauns involved in the movie? Because I'm looking at the poster and I
no,
see clovers.
no, I'm not going to tell you anything about the plot because uh, it's bonkers, and I think you're going to like it. I think you'll dig it. I think you will. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think
Well,
we'll see.
you've been pretty spot on with most of my like reaction to movies that you've shown me.
I do think
So
you'll like this
let's
one.
see.
It's different. It's kind of funny too. There's some funny things in there.
Oh boy,
But I
is
did
it
the
like
art.
black? Is it like Black Christmas funny?
No, I like this way better than I like Black Christmas, to be completely honest with you.
Okay, fair.
But the art's pretty cool. You got the Silver Shamrock. Those of you who have seen Halloween 3 and are a Halloween fan, you know what I'm talking about. You got the factory in the background. You got the three different masks. You got Homeboy standing back, Homeboy and Homegirl, whoever these guys are, the robot guys standing in the back with all the different TVs. It's almost time, kids. You, Miguel, has no idea what I'm talking about, and I love it. And the other
No.
cool thing about these releases, I looked into it, but it's way too expensive. John Carpenter and his production company did a bundle where you get this cool black case, you get the movie, and you also get the score, like a newly, it's like the Dolby Atmos score on vinyl with the release, which is dope. But it's like 50 something dollars. It's like $56 per movie. And I was like, nah. I was like, I don't have that kind of money. I'm not doing that. Um, but again,
Well, if you
three
think about it,
discs.
that's not a bad deal. Because let me be
It's
honest, guys.
not, but I don't have the money to do
These
that. Homeboy's broke.
these vinyls right here, like just these four right here, probably cost me about like $80. So like vinyls are expensive.
Yeah, they are
So
expensive.
for that to be like 58, if I were to do the math, I mean, yeah, I mean it's that's a cheap vinyl right there, man.
Yeah.
So,
It's funny because vinyl is like $26 now a piece, and CDs are like $14.99. Like nobody cares about CDs anymore.
right.
The biggest thing about
Thank
these
you,
releases,
millennials.
I know, right? The biggest thing that I'm seeing about these releases is this 4K scan and the Dolby Atmos track, because I don't know that we've ever gotten a 4K release of any of the Halloween movies at all. So the fact that this is going to be a 4K version of them is going to be really cool. Again, I don't know if it's going to, I mean, is it going to be a huge difference? I don't know. But you know, I'll be excited to see. And again, I didn't buy this version. I'm happy with my version of H3. You got the Blu-ray copy. Again, all the special features. If you own the Shout Factory Steelbook of H3, it's literally pretty much the exact same special features. That's kind of the deal with H3. Let's check out H4. Where did it go? I don't know where it is. I just see H1 and H2.
Yep, that's fine. Oh,
What
Phantom
is
of the Opera.
going
No,
on?
I'm sorry. We're gonna sidetrack. Click on that. Go down.
What? That's
Phantom
Phantom
of
of
the
the
Paradise.
Paradise.
Yeah, click it.
What?
Boy. Yeah, click it, guys. I'm sorry. Like this movie right here, it's a cult classic. And if you guys don't know about this movie, it's fucking
Okay,
good.
Miguel,
Surprisingly good.
I'm gonna give you homework right now. Your homework is to get on Shout Factory, and they have like a dual company called Scream Factory. If I move us over, you can kind of see it.
Mhm.
they literally do collector's editions of like cult classic movies, and they do like bigger stuff too. Like there's Phantom of the Opera down here. Like they do some of the Romero films. They got Candyman. Like they do. There's the Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead. Like they do big releases too, but they do a lot of cult classic movies that you've never even heard of, and they do collector's edition releases of them, and they're awesome. Like they're like my main. Like if I want a collector's edition release of something, I go to them. So your homework, you got to look up Shout Factory because
Okay. But yeah,
they're
this movie right
amazing.
here, it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. It's basically like a ripoff of like Phantom of the Opera, but like it's kind of spooky. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first saw it, I was a little spooked out by like the guy in the mask. Also, the music in that it's pretty good.
Yeah,
Like surprisingly well. It's obviously like 80s ish kind of music. If you're down to that, obviously I am,
right,
which is why I kind of vibed with it. But yeah, 100%. I might buy that collector's edition because it looked like it was only $19. So I mean,
right.
all that your boy. I might
There's
buy it.
H4. I couldn't find H4. I was like, what is going on right now? So here's the Halloween 4 cover. Let me zoom in on this guy. Again, good sequel. I think you'd like this sequel too. I do
Is
enjoy
his,
Halloween 4. Um,
can you see his eyes in this one? Which Halloween
no,
movie?
no, no, no.
See his eyes.
H2O. That's the one. I enjoy H2O, but I hate the fact that he's just like, hello! Like, it sucks that you can see his eyes.
Is that the one? Golly, I keep fucking forgetting his name. Busta Rhymes. Is that the one where he fights Busta
Yep.
Rhymes?
No, no, no. Resurrection is where he fights Busta Rhymes. That is, people hate on H2. Resurrection is one of the worst movies ever made. Like, it is terrible. I
I've
can't
watched.
stand. I think I've maybe the last time I watched a Resurrection was probably like 3 years ago because I watched the series like straight through, like the franchise straight through, just because like why not? And I have no desire. Like I watch all of these like pretty frequently throughout the year. I can't stand Resurrection. I cannot like I don't watch it. Like I just have no desire to watch it at all. It's terrible.
It's just that scene that gets me. I've watched that scene on YouTube because like, I remember we were talking about it and I was like, "Are you serious? They fight?" Bet. I watched it like immediately after that podcast was over, and I fucking loved it. It was fucking great. I loved seeing Busta Rhymes just like start swinging on Michael Myers
I
because
know.
it's exactly what I keep thinking whenever I think of like a horror movie. Like why? Like I'm just waiting for someone to just throw up their hands and be like, "All right, boy, let's box," or some
Dude,
stupid shit like that.
I've seen a lot of people that are like, at the end of Halloween Kills, when Laurie walks out of the hospital, her and Michael's gonna kill her, and then Michael like he stabs Laurie, he stands up and he turns around, and Busta Rhymes is standing there, and then it cuts to black.
And that's when Halloween ends. That's when that
Right?
movie starts. Busta Rhymes comes out of nowhere.
Uh,
Because
so
he survives, doesn't
stupid.
he?
It's so
He survives in that
stupid.
movie. He must
I
have.
I think so. I don't even remember. That's how much I hate that movie. I am this big of a fan of Halloween, and I could care less about
He
Resurrection.
knocks he knocks Michael Myers out, and the news catches wind of it, and they interview him, and then he becomes famous, and that's when he gets his rap career.
I mean,
All thanks to Michael Myers. I'm kidding.
to
That's
me,
definitely not how that happened.
honestly, to me, I think Resurrection makes Rob Zombie's H2 look like a masterpiece.
I'm 100% think that it's just because I feel like Halloween Resurrection is like one of those 90s movies. Is it a 90s
It
movie?
is, yeah. It's one of those
It's
'90s
yeah,
campy,
it's
like whatever. It's stupid.
100
I can't stand it.
100% campy. I'm pretty
Um,
sure every single one of us can like pick a 90s movie that was just like real campy. Like
yeah,
I can't think of one right now, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I do.
I feel like that's probably the case.
Yeah. So again, Halloween 4 cover, I think this one's really dope. Again, attention to detail in the knife. I wish this would like go where I want it to.
It's a clown.
You got
I can
Jamie,
see it.
you got
Yeah.
Jamie in the knife with the clown costume on. You got Michael. I like that you actually see the real mask from the movie because they kind of dicked everybody really hard. Like in the poster, like this is that the bottom one? Yep, this is the H4 poster right here. and it's the original mask, but obviously it's not the original mask in Halloween 4. And they kind of dicked everybody really hard because everybody was thinking we're going to go in and see the same mask, and it was not. Uh, but you got the bridge that the ambulance drives off of. In the back, there's the ambulance down there. You don't have a police force! You have them sitting there with the trucks. Again, Miguel, you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, but I will catch you up.
None.
You got the house in the background. I like that there's kids trick or treating too. I think that's pretty dope. Like I like the Halloween feel. Like I get the Halloween vibe from these covers, and that was part of the reason that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get them. Um, Now this is where the special features are really interesting because again, we've never really gotten a big collector's edition release of Halloween 4 and 5. So this one's got 2 discs. Disc 1 is the 4K Ultra HD, the 4K scan, new Dolby Atmos track. Audio commentary with Ellie Cornell and Danielle Harris, which is pretty cool, who played Rachel Carruthers, and Danielle Harris, who played his niece. God, I am sucking tonight. Jamie Lloyd. I don't know why I'm drawing blanks. And of course, Danielle Harris, you know her because she played Annie in Rob Zombie's films. Yeah, she was a kid here, and she just like, she played a different role in Rob Zombie's. On disc 2, which is the Blu-ray copy, again, it's got the 4K scan, but it's in Blu-ray format with the new track. Same commentaries. You have the making of Halloween 4. 2 different copies of that. You got the trailer, you got TV spots, still gallery. I'm excited for this one. I'm more excited for this one than I think I am for any of the rest of them because, again, we've never gotten a big collector's edition release. It's going to be a fun time.
Fun in the pants.
Fun in the pants. So that's the thing I was most excited for about H4. Let me get down. Let me find H5. Where is H5?
Is it the Nick Cage one?
There we go. There's the Nick Cage mask, as you pointed out. This is probably maybe my least favorite mask of the franchise. I'm not gonna lie.
Where the fuck did the sheath come from?
From a barn.
From a barn?
From a barn, yeah.
Also, this Michael Myers, you know how every single Michael Myers I've seen looks like they like bulk and body build. This one looks like he does CrossFit.
Yeah.
He looks lean. You know what I mean? Like he just looks like he runs for a living. He doesn't look like a serial killer.
I believe that's George P. Wilbur playing him. And it's kind of funny because no. George P. Wilbur, did he? I forget the order of who played Michael in which film. But it's funny because you mentioned the mask. In H5, there is literally, it makes 0 sense because H4 ends and H5 begins. It should be the same mask, right? Well, it ain't. It's literally literally
one storyline and everything.
One shot, it's the H4 mask, and then suddenly it's a different mask, and it's like it doesn't even make any sense. Like it's just wild. But again, detail in the sheath. I don't even know what the hell you call this piece of farm equipment here. You got the houses in the background. Again, nice fall feel. At least, thank God, they kept and they showed us the actual mask you're going to get, even though at this point everybody knows. You got the cars in the back. Is that a SWAT vehicle? Am I seeing that right?
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. You got the SWAT vehicle in the background. You got this is supposed to be the Myers house. Again, things that you haven't seen yet. Again, this Myers house looks nothing like the original Myers house. Makes no sense continuity-wise.
That looks like the sorority house in like Black Christmas.
Like does. All You're of a sudden, not wrong.
Yeah, like all of a sudden Michael Myers pops in and then the phone rings and he answers it and it's like, "Hey, it's me, Billy." Michael Myers just doesn't say anything.
Dr. Loomis picks up the phone. Hello? Hey, it's me, Billy. Dr. Loomis would be like,
"Shut up, bitch. Your voice annoys me."
If you're not Michael, I don't care. Hangs up the phone. But again, H5.
Who do you think? Who do you think would win? Michael Myers or Billy?
Oh, Michael.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Michael Myers will
Hands
kill
down.
Billy, and all 12 of his personalities.
Hands. You're not wrong.
All
Uh,
12 of his personalities.
yeah, that's pretty good. Um, Dave would like what you just said. He would think that's funny. Uh, but yeah, again, we've never gotten a real big collector's release of H5, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this one. Two disc, yeah, two disc again, same kind of thing. 4K scan, Dolby Atmos track. The 4K Don Shanks, that's who played Michael in this one, not George P. Wilbur.
Don Shanks, God, that's a beautiful name for a Michael
George P.
Myers.
Wilbur played Michael in H4 and H6. Um, so disc one, you got all the 4K stuff. You got the commentary with Don Shanks, commentary with Danielle Harris, Jeffrey Landman, um, Dominique Othanen Gerard, I believe. I don't know who either one of those people are, with the exception of Danielle Harris. Disc 2 has got your Blu-ray disc. Again, 4K, new audio, same commentaries. I've never seen either one of these documentaries either. And honestly, any of these, I haven't really gotten to, at least me personally, I've never seen a whole bunch of Halloween 5 behind the scenes stuff. So that'll be kind of cool to watch. And again, the posters were part of the reason I wanted to order these things, because I mean you can't pass up on an exclusive art for a free post. I mean you can't. At least I can't
Are
because
the
I'm a poster nut.
are the posters like of the cover photo of the cover
Yeah,
thing?
it's typically it's pretty similar. Obviously, I guess we won't know what the poster really looks like until we get it. But
Bro, dead ass. How pissed would you be if all it said was Halloween?
what do you mean?
If it just said like Halloween
Just the word?
or Halloween? Yeah, just the
I'd be
word.
pissed. I'd be like, refund me. I'm keeping the disc, but refund me. Like, I don't know. But I am excited to get the poster with it. That'll be pretty
Wait,
cool. And
where's
I
the
like I
where's
said,
the
I can't pass up on a free poster, man. I can't.
where's the Halloween Resurrection? Did they not do one for that one?
No, so this is only the first five in the franchise.
What
There's
the
still
fuck?
six. There's still H2O. There's still Resurrection. There's still both of Rob Zombies. Miramax still owns the rights to, I believe, six through Rob Zombies H2. All of those were under Miramax. So they either one of two things has happened. Either Shout Factory doesn't have the rights to do those right now, or they're waiting to purchase the rights so that they can do another box set for once Kills and Ends are done. I think we'll probably get a box set with the original sequels plus Rob Zombie's remakes plus the current trilogy with Halloween Kills, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. So hopefully, maybe they're saving it for that. I will spend $400 on that box set. I will. I'll save up. I'll buy that box set because I don't have the box set that I've thought about trying to hunt down one of the box sets that Shout Factory did a few years ago, but I don't know. Now that I feel like I can't justify spending $300 on a box set when I know that it's going to be incomplete because it doesn't have 18 and Kills and Ends on it. I just can't. I can't do it. Can't do it.
I would not drop that much.
It probably won't be $400. It'll be cheaper than that, but I'll pay for it. I'll do it because I want it
I
that
hope
bad.
I hope if they do that, if they do like and they follow the same like kind of like artistic template that they did with the first five, I want Busta Rhymes on the cover. I want him on the
No.
cover. I
He
want
can
him on
okay,
the
you know
cover.
what? He can be on the cover of the Resurrection disc, but like the whole box set, if Busta Rhymes was on the cover, I'd be pissed.
I want it. Does I wonder, did he do like a song for that movie? Can you
I
because
don't
you know what
know.
I'm talking about. You remember back when like because
I
we've talked
have
about it
no
before in the
idea.
past, how, like artists like if they were in a movie, they obviously did like a music video or like a song dedicated to that movie. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
I wonder if he did do one.
I don't
That
know.
would be great. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it wouldn't. Let's be
It
honest. No, it
remind
wouldn't. Let's be completely
it'd be
honest
like
with each
the
other. Nah,
it'd be like the thing with 21 Savage and Jigsaw.
not the
Spiral. I'm
same
sorry.
thing. Not the same thing.
It
Not the same
it
thing.
kind of would.
Mm,
I let's be honest. Spiral by 21 Savage. That shit bops. I bop
I'm
it
not
every
gonna
other
lie.
day.
It does bop. It really does.
something spiral. Da-da-da-da-da. Boom,
I don't know. It's pretty
boom.
good.
I was like, damn, son, I vibe with this. This movie's gonna be dope. Yeah.
But so they're the collector's editions. If you haven't picked them up, if you're so inclined, if you've got the financial means to do it, if you're a Halloween fan, if you're a completist like I am, uh, they're pretty cool. I'll be happy to get some new posters. I'll be happy to get these new collector's editions. Again, I'm
If you
really
have to
interested.
ask your parents for the money to buy this, don't buy it.
I'm really interested in 4 and 5. They're the two because again, we don't have huge collector's editions of them, and we've gotten collector's editions of a lot of them, except for those two. So I'm excited to dive into them, and I'm also excited to see the 4K scans of them too. I want to see if it looks like significantly different than what we've seen in the past. So